Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and hopefully today is the day that we finally get to take the 4180 back out and see if we've got the transmission lube pressure problem fixed. So we still have a few things to put back together. We'll work on that, and then we'll see about putting oil in it and firing it up and taking it for a spin. We'll try to get some more of this 4180 put together. I'm kind of fed up with not having it. Let's see. And it's probably gonna fight me the whole way. What else would be new? Let's see, 7/8. It's not this one, is it? Yeah, it is. Can we get this started? There we go, maybe. Did that start in there? I hope. This line was kind of rounded off a little bit, getting it loose, but definitely savable. The other one was not, as you can see. It's totally twisted in a ball. But I was lucky enough to find one, so we should be okay as far as that goes. Well, the elbow torque wrench popped, so we know it's tight enough, right? That's the nice thing, I guess, about aging, is you've got built-in torque wrench. Now, the other end of this did not come loose. So, I'm gonna have to figure out what the plan of attack is there. I'll have to get to the other side of the tractor. Well, let's see here. I broke it loose because I felt it by squeezing the wrenches. Right? Yeah, it's broke loose. Okay, I see what's going on though. It's stuck just like this other one was. The tube is stuck in the fitting. So, wonder if I can just totally destroy this old line and get it out of my way, and then just screw this right out of here. Oh, well, that's not what I envisioned, because it's gonna do the same thing. You're in the way. Get out of my way. Oh, this line. This was a pain. There. This line was a pain. Why was this one so much more difficult than the other one to get off? I don't know. But we got it. Now, I would suppose that I just as well take this fitting out and reseal it into whatever it's in, because I have a feeling that I've disturbed it enough. What are you? Yes, okay. Adapter. That's kind of what I thought it was, but I will put some thread tape on and then put it back. Maybe. There we go. Put this on here. Hopefully we don't break it. I have a bad habit of over tightening things. I'm a pretty big old boy, and I end up ruining stuff. Alright. Okay, let's get rid of this old one. You can't see what I'm doing. Good. Okay. It looks like we're gonna make it. Come on. What's your deal? I can't see what's happening. I hope it's going. I think it is. It's going pretty nicely. Okay, now to get the other end started, it's going to require some magic tricks. I hear cows in the distance, and that disturbs me because either they're neighbors' cows or my cows have decided to move away based on the distance that they sound like they're at. Come on. Okay, maybe. Why is that so loosey-goosey? Okay, that's the way it should be. We gotta be very careful that we don't upset this. See, that's crooked. We don't want to start it that way. We want to start it nice and straight, because this is the last one of these lines in the world, according to everywhere I've checked. Although I didn't check very far once I found this one, so I think we're going to make it. Sure, I keep hitting the camera. Now we'll clean up our forever mess. And we need to remember what we have to do next. We need to put the filter housing on, plus this tube, which I loosened for just the only reason of being able to get it out of here easily. Pull the two apart. I need to find the bolts for all that. I think I have what we need. I've got, how many left in my pocket? I've got too much crap piled up here. That's just the basic thing of it here. Okay, I've got two 5/16 bolts and two 3/8 bolts. Are these 3/8 bolts? I don't remember them being. Yes, they are. Okay. So, probably I should start with this. I should probably start by looking in there and making sure that nothing has went to live in there while it's been apart, but it doesn't look like it. Come on. And see, the irony of this, I guess, is that I just put all these new rubber things on, so they're kind of stiff. What else have I got to hook up? What can I procrastinate and not do so that I don't have to be doing this? I'm sure there's some stuff. See, this goes in there. That just has to go on still. I'm still one line short, it looks like, over here. We'll find that after a while, though. Come on! There we go. Okay, now it's all started at least. That's a good thing. I think that'll fly. We're on the downhill slide at least. Stuff is going together. I just need to be very careful that I get it actually clean, because it's possible that things have tried to move in to these holes, even though I had them taped up pretty good. Sometimes bugs find their way in. Okay, so my camera battery died again, but I got everything hooked up and bolted down except for one bolt of this toolbox. So I need to get to the other side of the tractor again to put that in. And I don't have the headlight wiring hooked up. We'll do that last. I do need to hook up these sending unit wires, which one goes to our transmission lube pressure sender and the other one goes to the hydraulic temperature. So we need that information. I eventually, here before we call it a success, I want to take that sending unit out and put a gauge in and see what kind of pressure we have from the lube pump. But that's in due time. We'll get it out of here first, and if the light goes out, we know we have lube pressure, so we'll be safe to move it around. So we got the bolt here to put in, and then we have the plug that goes on that PTO shaft inside. I've got a new O-ring and snap ring for it, and I think then the back end is done. Other than I did think of, I need to find another snap ring to hold the pin on one of the pins on there. I don't remember if it's the hydraulic cylinder pin, but we'll get that plug put in. That's the big thing right now, and then I think we'll be in business. We need to put that, okay, we got more stuff to put back together back here. We'll do that. Okay, can you see down that hole? Probably not. Maybe we can make it better. Maybe not. But down in there is an O-ring, and we're going to dig that out and replace it. We're probably going to put more dirt in here than what we took out, the way it looks with my tools. I might need a different pick. I might need the one with the little hook on the end. But it needs to go in the second groove, and your snap ring goes in the first groove. And then this plug, you know, goes in there before the snap ring. You get it, you know. Let me go get the other pick. Okay, maybe this one will get it out of there. I think it will. There we go. We got it loose. Now we'll take the 90-degree pick, pull it out of there, and we're gonna put a little grease on. Too much. That's good. Okay. Now we have to work that back in there and make sure it goes in the second groove and not the first groove. And it's going to be a trick to do with the light in my hand. I probably have to put the light down, which means you won't be able to see. I got the bottom in the second groove. You're just going to have to play along. There it is. Okay, those are in. That side anyway. That's what I'm trying to say. Come on. There. I think it just jumped in. Looks like it anyway. We've got our plug to put in. I'm gonna tap this in. That new O-ring is pretty stout. Get over. We're not there yet. There we are. I see the front snap ring groove. Oh, we're going to play the game again of not having the right tools. As you may or may not recall, I do not have a snap ring pliers that's long enough to go in there. Like I said before, I usually just fudge it with some picks. But when I tried to get it out that way, ended up breaking both ears off of the snap ring. So let's see here. We'll come up with some better way. Come on. Come on. I hate you, snap ring. I really hate you. Why won't you work? You stupid snap ring. Oh. Come on out of there now. Your working days are done. You can't be in there anymore. Get out. Very frustrating. Come on, out of there. Let loose. Don't do that. You were so close to working. Don't get in there and then not work. There. Did we jump in? I think we did. I have one bolt. Where would I find the other one? But right now, I need to find another bolt. Then I think what we have left to do here is we need to put our lines in our 3-point cylinders tight. I just stuck them in there. We need to put our hydraulic coupler brackets back up in there, and I know why I didn't do that, because I was waiting to do those lines. We need to hook up our power takeoff linkage, which there was some reason why I didn't do that yet, and I don't remember what that was. I think I was going to maybe change levers, because that actually is not the right style lever for this. Yeah, so several things to do. We'll get on it. Okay, we're going to try at least to swap out this lever. You can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Okay, then we will pull this out. Oh, are we serious? Must there always be a conflict? I guess we will take more stuff loose. Because, why not? Now, we can get that out of there. Let's compare. This is why I want to change it. It's basically it's the same, but the offset's different and it's got a longer arm on it. So we're gonna get our stuff. I shouldn't have pulled it all the way. Come on. There we go. Gotta find the, there we go. Yes, that's much more better. Oh, now you're gonna make us say barn animals again. There we go. Now, we're back in the factory realm of the way things should be. I need to get another cotter pin for this. While we're at it, we'll get rid of the old, put on a new that hasn't shrunk in the sun. I'll put our cotter pin in. Maybe. Yes. Success there. I think all of that is tight. I think. I should probably double check, but we'll wait till it leaks. Now we're on to the lines for the whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about. Let's take this, rewrap it. But that's just the way it is right now. I very seldomly use the 3-point on this anyway. Okay. There we go. That should do us for now. What else do we need to do while we're back here? Well, for one, need to put this back now that we just took loose. And I'm dropping things. That's always good. Okay, so the camera did that cute trick where it shuts off again because it gets too hot. So I've got 25 gallons of oil here to put in this tractor. Not quite. I think the bottom holds 14 and the hydraulic holds whatever it's going to hold. Let's see. Don't fall, pump. Am I getting hydraulic oil yet? Yes, I am. Okay, so it goes in your breather hole. Not go wild because it'll go shooting it all over the place. So this will take a while, and then I'll fill the hydraulic. Okay, I think I got everything full. So our last thing is to bleed the hydraulic system. I think, if I can get my pliers on here one-handed. There we go. Oh, you can hear the air coming out. Basically, it's got to fill this filter, as we've talked before when we've done this on the other tractors. And once it fills the filter up, then it should start dripping oil out of here, and we know it's full. I've got 3 more 1/2-inch bolts up here in the top to tighten down, and then we'll be done. One of them is under that toolbox leg and it's really hard to get to, so I waited with a few of them until I was sure I could get to everything. Okay, here we go. So it's starting to run out. I would say that that's good. We'll tighten that back up. If we can do that. And that's just like made of brass, so don't overdo it, or you'll be finding a new one. Now we'll see about getting those 3 bolts, including this one, tightened up. And it's going to be a 2-handed job. There we go. I'm not exactly sure what direction it needs to go. The other side, I had enough room I could do it like this. Can I do it like this on this side? Without a swivel or anything appropriate? It'd be cool if I could, because this is really difficult to get to. I also wonder, did I tighten? I'm pretty sure I did tighten that. Yeah, I did. The pressure line to the remote and 3-point. Wanted to make sure I did that. Ooh, I just thought of something else too. I want to change this transmission filter before we go. So I need to go get one of those. I have them on hand. So I'll get one of those in the appropriate tool for such occasions. There we go. The only other important thing is going to be feeding these wires to our 2 sending units. I guess you can see maybe, but here is our hydraulic temperature, and that one's simple. It's just a clip-on. Probably should have a piece of plastic on it, but we'll cross that bridge later. I really just want to try this out and see if we fixed our problem, which we should have. There's really no reason why it wouldn't work. Now, sending unit. The trick is to drop it in the oil bucket below. That's the appropriate way to do this. And you're probably going to get to see it very shortly. Yep. That's good. That's what I wanted. Dropped it in the oil. No. It hit the ground. It's dirty. Come on. Like I said, hopefully our light will go out and then we will know that it's working correctly, because we can step on the clutch and the light should come on. And if the light goes out, we let off the clutch, and everything is working just perfect. So I think that was the last stuff, other than changing this filter, that I need to do before it's ready to go. And so I'll go get a filter and we'll get that done. Okay, moment of truth. We're gonna start it up. Our transmission light's on. If I let off the clutch, our transmission light goes out. Let's get it out of here so we can work on it some more if we have to. Oh, Got the brakes locked. Come on, Whitey. Gentle, gentle. Ooh, I still don't have... Why don't I have hydraulics? There we go. It's got air in the hydraulics. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, get that air out of you. Come on. I don't think you're leaking, but I want to see. There we go. Well, I don't see anything leaking here. The only thing I see that is a issue that needs to be addressed is on the other side. It's leaking out of the compensator. And I thought that I took that out and replaced it after I did that other one on the other video, but I guess not. And apparently the tractor wants to roll away now, so goodbye, Whitey. Send me a card whenever you get there. Yeah, I don't see anything else leaking other than that, so I got to figure out what's up with that, but otherwise, good deal. This thing should be ready to go again. I definitely missed it. Well, I got that fixed. I found the O-ring was tore, so it's not leaking now. So I'm going to call this a win on this project so far. We won't really know until we take it to the field sometime and try it out, but anyway, it should be ready to go. As always, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.